And if this doesn't work, I'm not sure she'll ever be able to get pregnant. Enough scoops that they all match the scoops.
I don't think they all need to match.
These are herbs, yeast, minerals,
filled up all the way.
kelp. These are extra supplements for Mable. This is chaparral and milk thistle.
Okay,
that's good.
Yeah. I like it, it's perfect. All we need is to figure out how to keep it closed.
Let's see. This could work like this.
Oh my gosh.
They want to go in.
That way they can't push it that way.
Oh, that's smart.
But we want them to push it. Let's see. Come on, pigs. Go in so we can see how it works. Oh, look at that.
Okay, shut up. Hurry, hurry.
So, to make it...
Hurry, Dad, hurry. Oh my gosh. No, wait.
Ow!
Did he bite you? These pigs are becoming like rabid.
Kind of.
Okay, we need to put the food in there.
If they push that, could it open?
Okay. Ready? Go.
Did you fix it so it'll keep it shut?
Oh no, I'm trying to think of the most redneck way I can do it, so it looks really bad.
Okay. Actually, I think it looks really good. You did a good job. You made this frame all around it.
There, that's pretty good. They can't push that.
All right. Okay, now we have a place to lock them up. Are you excited about it, Lydia?
Yes. They,
Look at that.
ever since we got these pigs, they have been trying to eat our legs.
While we're milking, and they're in the way.
We can't even keep the gate open, but now they're locked up. So.
Okay, let's put Willow away in her daycare. Willow! She's following you, Ethan. You gotta go.
In by herself.
There you go. Ah, so we have the 3 troublemakers locked up.
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead and open it. Now we can just leave the gate open.
Leave the gate open. What?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Ethan, we haven't shown you milking in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't.
Do you still even know how to milk?
We'll see.
Ethan's long legs can't fit on. It is more comfortable to sit like that.
Yeah.
Even though your legs are huge.
Yeah.
And they barely fit. When you were 6, I had this made for us.
Yeah, we were 6, we were a lot smaller. We didn't know we were gonna have goats.
You didn't know I was serious about having goats for this long.
Sad. That's really sad.
Oh, you can't get her food. There you go. Wait, push it. Oh, you got it.
She doesn't even know to get all her stuff.
I know. Sometimes she's not in a very good mood. That's okay.
She wants to.
She wants to get the chafe. Look at what I taught her. Okay, so she goes down, and then all I have to do is like tap. Then she'll scoot over a little bit more. Oh, dang it.
As far as she goes.
Okay, just a little bit. Pop it, poke it on it. Now the moment we've been all waiting for. All you have to do is open the gate and let Doris and Tilly, or Doris and Mable, or Penny and Tilly. One milker and one non-milker.
It's not a big deal.
Oh, here they go, here they go. Dun, da, 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 da. Yay! They know their spots. Dude, we have trained these goats. Okay, I gotta lock Mable up though, because sometimes she tries to escape.
Yeah.
No, Luna, she bites her ear. Look at that.
Luna, you got big ears. They could bite your ears really
No, no. Stop. Gosh.
You're not allowed to bite people.
We need a better divider.
Yeah.
A Luna divider.
Luna's just has a really long neck. She can just reach over.
Oh, maybe I made that longer.
Did you do that again?
I think I did that again. Sorry, I have an incessant need for things to be equal.
Stop biting people, Luna.
Okay, that's better. She can't reach her now.
I'll take Mable back, and then while I'm taking her back and waiting until I need you to fill up the feeder.
Okay, I'll fill up the feeder in time.
Mable is so weird. When you're taking off her collar, she'll look up at you and like sniff your face. Hey! Hey!
Come on. Time to go back.
That's an egg basket.
All right, you got it. Let her go. Come on, Tilly. All right. She knows just where to go. All right. Penny's done. And now Doris. Come on, Doris. You can do it. All right. One big leap and she's up. All right, let's see. If it stays yellow, she's good. All right, I think we're good. Okay, Lydia, you want to see if she eats this? Here,
Come on, you'll like it.
see, it's good.
But her own milk.
Let me do another one.
No, she liked
She
it.
did like it.
Hey, Doris, you liked it so much.
So the reason that I'm feeding Doris her own milk is because she has been dealing with kind of a subclinical mastitis. She'll get a really mild form of it every month or so. And I read on a really old forum from a lady who used to farm in the 1960s who said that the cure-all is to feed the goat back her own milk because that will help her body develop antibodies better and be able to fight off like the chronic stuff that's going on. She doesn't get a fever, she just gets swollen. It's almost like a clogged duct a little bit, but it could be going towards mastitis because there could be bacteria that gets trapped in those clogged ducts. So I've been milking her, massaging her a lot. I've been giving her herbs and then I've been feeding her her own milk. So I'll let you know if it works. Alright guys, here's the plan with Mable. So if you guys remember, we bred her a couple months ago and then had her ultrasounded and she wasn't pregnant. But the ultrasound tech told us to re-ultrasound her just in case she had missed it. And we did that last weekend and this is what happened from that initial breeding.
Nope. Yeah, sorry guys.
So what's the plan now? We're pretty sure that Mable is just experiencing something called silent heats or just light heats. Basically, she doesn't have strong enough hormones that are producing the heat required to be able to get bred. So as you know, we've been boosting her nutrition. If you read online about goat infertility, you'll find that usually it's a deficiency in selenium and copper. So we gave her a selenium and copper bolus along with a daily treatment of herbs that have high amounts of selenium and copper, which are chaparral and milk thistle. I've decided to be a little bit more drastic. We're going to use some hormone treatments. First thing we're gonna do is a cedar plug. This is gonna help increase her progesterone. And then we're gonna do, on day 15, a prostaglandin shot. So we're going to town on these different hormone treatments, and this is kind of our last shot. We've been doing this now for 2 years. It's getting old. And if this doesn't work, I'm not sure she'll ever be able to get pregnant. The very last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send a blood test to UC Davis in California, and they can test for something called a free marten. It's really rare for a goat to be a free marten, but it does happen. A free marten is where a female goat is in the same placenta sac as a male goat, and the male hormones actually harm the female goat and stunt her reproductive growth. So when I read about this being a possibility, I checked her records and she did have one sibling and it was a male. So they could have been in 2 separate placental sacs. The owner can't really remember if that's what happened, but we're gonna get a blood test to rule it out. This happens a lot more in cows than it does in goats, but it might be what's happening with Mable here. It might be that she doesn't have the reproductive system to breed. And if that happens, we're probably going to have to rehome her as a pet to somebody, because on our property, we only have 1 acre, and in our town, we're only allowed to have a small number of goats, and we can't have very many freeloaders. We can only have goats here that are milking except for Luna. Luna's gonna be our freeloader. We can't really keep stacking up the freeloaders. We have to have animals here that are gonna produce milk for us. Luna's almost out of milk, but we're still gonna keep her here, so no worries about that. She gets to stay with our family because she's given us a lot of years of milk and we love her. So we'll see what happens. We'll give it a good shot. I'm not giving up yet. It's been 2 years and I'm still not giving up. Oh, also, we just have 3 more weeks until we're gonna ultrasound Tilly, Doris, and Penny, and all 3 we're almost positive are all pregnant. So hopefully we can confirm that in a few weeks here, and then we'll have babies December, January.
All right, we're starting a new segment called Kevin's Corner, but actually DaNelle and Lydia probably want me to call it Kevin's Crap. So today's episode of Kevin's Crap is showing you how to use junk from our junk pile, which is some old tubes from a waterbed. Don't throw away a waterbed. You can use the tubes and make a raft. Tie together the ends. Lydia, demonstrate.
I'm going.
This is how it is a perfectly good lounge chair that you can relax in without spending any money, just going to your closet or junk pile or the trash.
And it looks really cool, so.
It does look really cool. So that's it from Kevin's Corner. Bye.
All right, guys, I figured out the solution to bugs. I first thought they were mice or maybe a rodent, but I think that they're bugs. Well, at least the pigs can eat it, right? I put the organza bags on each melon and it worked perfectly. Look at all my melons. These are all ready. I'm gonna let them ripen for a few days on the counter, but success! And we've got a bunch more coming in, so hopefully before the fall really hits here, we can get quite a few more melons out of this patch. I got these bags on Amazon, so I'll put a link below in the description. You can get some yourself. There's all different sizes. And it only took me 2 years to figure that out.
Yeah, I think we should spray it while I put it on there because it's just dry and keep the dust down a little bit.
Just a couple little pieces of poop.
Yeah, we strained it out. Kids enjoyed it. They were really
Yeah, I bet they
happy
did.
the whole time.
Yeah. Pig, 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 pig. There you go. There you go. One for each of you. Do you see them? That's so cool.
So many of them.
I know. And look down here. Look on the bottom. Look how many are down there. Oh my word. I know. All this paper I dipped in the honey water. So that's like a food source for them. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look how many there are. So now we can go
Look at the bottom.
I know. We can put these pieces of paper on the corn and they'll get to work eating the cornworms. Crazy, right?
Are these the wasps themselves, or are these like the larvae?
No, these are the adult wasps that emerge.
Wow.
See, because look.
They don't go through any kind of phase or anything?
Larva
Oh,
develops.
inside the egg.
And then the adult emerges. I know at this stage we can let them out. Is that crazy?
There's so many of them.
Okay. Look at that. So I think, oh, there they go. They're flying. Ethan! When I take the lid off, they just like hop off. Watch. See all the little tiny ones flying around? Can you see that?
Yeah, I see them now.
These are beneficial bugs that help eat the cornworms, and so I'm gonna release them right now. You're supposed to release them when the silks show. So we've definitely got that happening. Hopefully these trichogramma wasps are gonna keep the cornworms away. We need the corn, you guys. We need corn.
¿Está listo el elote?
Alright guys, if you have not tried elote, this is Mexican street corn. This is so good. I'm gonna put a link below in the description. Do it. There's probably a little bit of corn left in your area because corn's getting almost done for the year throughout October. So finish it up and eat some good elote.